Hey! Welcome back to Paranormal Country, episode number 2.
Dose.
We're here at Old Salem in North Carolina. It was settled early on by the Moravians when they first came, and it is known to be extremely haunted. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to go into any of the buildings today, but we are going to be checking out the cemetery and trying to see if we can get anything to cooperate with us tonight. As always, we have our guest investigator, my boy Gavit, owner of BOZO Attire and frequent ghost enjoyer. So, with no further ado, let's go. This investigation takes us to Old Salem, a historic district of Winston Salem, North Carolina, which was originally settled by the Moravian community in 1766. Most of our investigation took us to God's Acre Cemetery, also known as Salem Moravian God's Acre. It is a cemetery for the Moravian congregation in Old Salem, where burials are organized chronologically. There are no statues, only uniform white square headstones laid into the ground, because Moravians believed that everyone is equal in death. So right now, we're headed to all the Moravian gravestones. Some of them are unmarked, and some of them were from people who passed here at what used to be Winston.
It's great.
See us?
Yeah.
Let's do it, baby. We're about to head into the top grave site. We're just gonna try to get some answers. Winston is said to have a lot of different haunted spots. Old Salem is definitely at the top of that list. And I know a lot of the stories, like the man in red or the pale man, those are said to be in the buildings. Tonight we're going to focus on the graveyard and get some answers about the afterlife, bro.
Alright, we are currently at our first gravesite location, making sure to be respectful of everyone here. And we're going to set up some cat balls, set up some of our other equipment, try the EMF, and I believe we're going to try the mag light to see if we can get any communication from the other side.
Yep. Alright, so what we're going to do to start off, we're here at the crossroads with this beautiful single tree, little life source here. What we're going to do is we're going to use an EMF reader. If you guys remember from the last episode, essentially what this allows us to do is anything that comes within its field, it'll light up for us. We're going to set this right here in the middle. Then a Paranormal Country favorite. We're going to rock 2 cat balls. Yes, sir. So if you remember correctly, these, after they're done going off, all they have to do is be touched in the slightest bit, and they will start to blink for us. That lasts about 20 seconds. And then last but not least, trusty dusty spirit box. And we're going to do a quick little session here. You are going to have to get a little bit close for this one. It is sometimes kind of hard to hear. So what I like to let it do is I like to let it scan all the way through one time, just so we can kind of get a feel for what kind of regular static noise is coming, and just to help kind of determine stuff. Alright, so that's one time all the way through. Alright, so tonight you're speaking with Craig, Dylan, Hunter, and Gavit. We're here completely out of respect. All we want to do is just ask some questions, gain some knowledge from you if you can give it to us. We have a device here with this little green light, and all you have to do if you want to let us know that you're here is come up and get anywhere near it, and we'll light the light up. We also have 2 cat balls on both sides of us, here and here, that will light up at the slightest touch. And this device in my hand will allow you to speak to us. Is there anyone here that would like to talk with us right now?
Is there any spirits that would like to come and talk to us tonight?
Yeah, I think it.
Kind of like it said 5, and then it said 4, 3. And like started counting down.
If there's multiple spirits here, feel free to come one at a time. Fuck you, bro. Feel free to come to us one at a time and speak here through the device.
Kind of like it said turn it off.
Tell them your stipulation at any time if they don't want us to fuck with them anymore.
If at any point you get tired of dealing with us and you no longer want to speak, all you have to do is make it known by touching one of these cat balls, and we'll gladly walk out of here and leave you be. So because we're in the city, we're getting a pretty excess amount of interference right now.
Yeah, Winston is literally right there. Is that how many spirits are here with us tonight?
Right?
Man and a woman.
Is there a female here with us currently? Little kid?
Maybe 4.
Maybe 4.
Maybe 4 of us?
He said 2 again.
Oh, that thing was just blinking.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Can you try to make that EMF reader go off again?
Can you get it to yellow?
Yellow? Yeah. Get it to yellow. Can you tell us if you're an adult or a child?
It just went off again.
Right?
Is that you?
If you'd like to come closer, we're not going to harm you.
I know it takes a lot of energy to manifest, to speak with us, and to touch these devices. So feel free at any point to use our energy or the energy from our devices that we brought here. How many of you are currently here with us right now? That sounded like 4 again.
Yeah, it did sound like it said 4 again. Are you saying 4 spirits are here with us or 4 of us?
True.
Sounds like something's trying to come through. I couldn't make that one out though. Are you telling us how many of us are here or how many of you are here? Can you repeat our names back to us? I could, yes. Alright, could you say Craig for me, please?
Josh, almost.
Yeah, I heard Josh.
Could you tell me your name?
Ashton?
Ashton?
I feel like that one's. I think that was radio.
You think?
Yeah, that sounded like actually I.
Cat ball's going off.
Cat ball.
We got one. Thank you so much. Was that you that just touched the cat ball for us?
And there's more. Yes, there is more. There's one behind us. If you could try to make that one go off for us, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, if you just do the same thing you just did to this cat ball over here for us, please. Alright, there's either somebody walking right there, or that is legit a fucking full apparition, bro.
I saw it too, going left to
Where
right.
at?
Yeah.
Where at?
There's either legit somebody right there.
I don't want to find the flashlight for this one.
Someone is legit either walking right now,
I saw the.
or that was full apparition, bro. It was
Walk
moving
over
fast.
Yeah, walk over there. Come on, honey.
Yeah, we're gonna take a.
No, those are people walking. That's people walking.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so glad, bro, because I was freaking out. I was like, hey, yo.
It was spooky.
Right after the cat ball. Yeah, the timing after the cat ball was crazy.
Holy crap.
So we didn't do this, did we?
No, there's no way.
No, I mean, that thing is in the crack. It
I mean-
can't.
I mean, I didn't. But we
Yeah,
were over here.
That could be
so-
noise. That could be the noise one, maybe.
No, I don't think so. Do your eye.
Alright, hold on.
We don't need to go. But we were talking quiet. So. Yeah, I mean.
That's not sound.
And just like try to step. Yeah, I mean, you gotta stomp hard.
You have to stomp. And
We
you
were
were
standing
standing.
still.
Yeah, we were right here, not moving.
Yeah, nobody was moving, and it definitely isn't from me from all the way over here. I think we got a friend.
Yep. So I know it can be difficult sometimes for us to trust the things that are happening. So just to make it a little bit easier for us, if you could just come right over here and touch this one right behind me as well. Just touch the one right beside this tree.
I got a flash on here.
Maybe it moved past you.
Was that you just now?
Did you just walk past Dylan to get closer to this cat ball?
Oh, dude, that just spiked up to yellow.
Did it really?
Yes. Could you touch that device one more time? Maybe go up and grab it in Dylan's hand.
Set it down, Dylan. So we're gonna set it down for you, and we're gonna step away, because sometimes that will it'll spike off of movement sometimes.
No, he was not moving. It's actually right here in the middle of this crossroad. If you'd like to stand directly in the center of this crossroad.
Not the name, just the statue.
But the name is like right on it.
I can't see. This is a badass statue.
No, it is. It's sick. This whole area is beautiful, bro. You recording?
Yep.
So I definitely almost shit my pants, because while we were doing that, we had some people walk across a path back there, and they were moving like a son of a phantom, bro.
Dude, it really was like the way that they were walking. It was just like there was no bounce to it at all. It just literally looked like they were just levitating on down.
Now we're headed deeper into the legit old crypts. I want it to be very clear that we're not here to desecrate anything. We're not here to be assholes. We're simply here to speak with anything that wants to speak. So we're gonna be what's the word I'm looking for? We're not gonna be disrespectful. So please don't be mad at us.
So also, I think coming down to these, the upstairs like cemetery section was probably the Moravian section. And I think this would be like just where Salem or Winston would be. I think this would be the Winston cemetery. because originally where Old Salem was just Salem, and then this was Winston, and then finally came together to become Winston Salem.
Yeah, I would like to also point out that it didn't feel that bad up there. I mean, it's definitely chilly tonight, but the second we got down here, man, the temperature is like
my hands are freezing.
5 to 10 degrees colder, bro. That's crazy.
Because it's supposed to be 50 right now. It does not feel 50 right
No,
here.
this is not 50. Oh yeah, this is. You can turn the
Yeah, I tried to. But
stuff off sometimes.
This is crazy, like.
Let's get started.
Too crazy.
Alright, let's go. So how do we feel right now, Austin?
I feel good. I don't feel creepy, man. It doesn't feel scary. I kind of felt sketched out at the theater a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But this is only giving me like pretty positive vibes. I feel like something here has a message for us.
So these are just normal flashlights you could get at just Ace Hardware. What you do is just twist them to turn them on and twist them to turn them off. There's absolutely no buttons on the side or anything like that. You can get these at any hardware store, but these are called mag lights. And what the spirits can do essentially is walk up and just tap them to turn them on or tap them to turn them off. So I'm going to set up both of them and see what we can grab.
What we're also going to do is I'm going to set up a couple of cat balls just in the general area around us. So mag lights are running. We haven't started asking any questions, and as you can see, they're chilling. Do you want to kind of give an example? You want to tap one a little to show what it can do when you touch it?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, see, you asked it, and it happened. We did not touch that
True.
at all.
I was asking Gavit to touch it for us, and
Did you try to turn that off for us? Thank
Wow.
thank you.
you. So
Did you put
probably
another- did you
remember
get
us
another
from
cup?
earlier. Was that you from earlier? Do you remember us at
They're
all?
just all in there.
If you do remember us from earlier, can you please try to turn on one of these lights?
Right for yes and left for no.
What, your right or our right? That's our right.
His right, yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Can you turn that off for us again? Thank you. That one went off, dude. That's the red one. The red one's
So
never
is there
went
two
off.
spirits here?
So do you understand that red would mean yes and black would be no? Can you turn both of these off for us, please? Black one's going out. Thank you. Can you turn this one off for us? This red one? Weird.
It's flickering.
Yeah, so when we were messing with them earlier, that red one wouldn't, it
The red
did
one.
nothing.
Dude, the cat ball's going off. Cat ball's going off.
I
It
just-
just went off.
I just put it
Oh,
up
he
there.
just put it
Yeah,
up.
I just
Don't
had
scare me
it
like
up
that.
there.
So both of these finally went off.
Okay.
Alright, so this one over here, this red one, would be for yes. This black one would be for no. So if you could, yes. Okay, so
We said that one's yes?
no, this one is no.
Okay.
So could you turn that off for us, please? And we'll start asking you some questions. Thank you.
Nice.
Dude, that one went off instantly.
It instant went off. Wow.
Do you want to communicate with us tonight? Try to tell us a story about you. Just try to figure out more about your life, or maybe even the afterlife, if you could communicate with us tonight. This red one would be for yes, the black one would be for no, if you'd like to communicate with us.
At any point you'd like to as well, you can touch the little green light there in the middle, and that'll actually light up the red. No? That's okay. You don't have to. I'm going to ask you another question real quick. Could you turn that off for me? Thank you. Are you a child?
No.
No? Okay. Alright. I'll let you go ahead and turn that one off for me. Thank you. It really likes that one, man.
If you need any energy, please feel free to take any energy that we have. Yes. Yeah.
They need energy.
You need
They
energy?
need
That's
energy.
fine.
Take any energy that you need from the devices
Oh,
and the cameras if you need. And if you'd like to, I mean, I know you probably said you didn't want to, but this device just lets us know that you're a little bit closer to us.
They don't like EMF.
The EMF reader, yes. No, we just
They really
keep-
don't want to
yeah.
test the EMF. Do you want us to move the EMF?
We can move the EMF to a better location for you if that helps out.
Do you know you've passed away?
That was bright, dude. And it was instant.
Could you turn?
That's instant. That is.
I didn't get to finish, but that's all right.
So you don't know that you had passed on? All right, we'll continue asking questions. Yes. Okay. If you could turn both of those off for us, please, in the count of 3. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Let's try one more.
Yeah, that right one is really trying. This one just keeps turning. I mean, this one's just bam.
All right, we'll make it a little bit easier for you.
Thank
We're
you.
going to go ahead and turn one of these off, and we're going to rock one mag light. That way we can get a little bit clearer answers. So we're going to get started again. If you understand what we want you to do, which is answer by turning the light on and off,
Can you see their faces?
can you go ahead and turn it on for yes? So maybe let me phrase it a little bit better. These are all going to be yes or no questions that are simply answered by turning the light on. So we'll just start with turning it on right now. Each time you turn it on, it's a yes, and once we're done with the question and we feel like you've answered it, we'll ask you to go ahead and turn it off, okay? Perfect. So could you go ahead and turn it off for me?
We really appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And again, if you need any energy, we have devices here. You can feel free to drain any energy that you need.
Specifically, the device in my hand and the device in Hunter Mitchell's hand should give you the most amount of energy.
So if you were a male, could you turn that off? See, every time we bring up male, it kind of wants to do it.
That's the tree. Is it a squirrel or something?
Have you been buried here more than 30 years?
Do you, Spirit, have any hobbies? If that just went off, bro.
Did you live here in Old Salem?
Do you recognize us from before?
Are you the same spirit that made the mag lights go off on the other bench earlier?
If you don't want to communicate with us anymore, can you turn that flashlight on?
Can you turn the flashlight on if the cameras are making you uneasy?
Dude, that's the same thing that it said earlier.
Yeah, I
It's the
did say
exact
I
same.
didn't want to. So all these are basically the whole reason we're recording this is because everyone here on Earth that is still alive has tons of questions regarding the afterlife that you may be able to give us answers to. So if you're willing to talk to us right now about some of those things, could you please turn the light off?
Thank you.
Thank you. So in a video we've seen recently, spirits explain that to you, we look like bright balls of light. If that's true, can you turn the light on? Do we simply just look like large, bright beams to you?
Do we have bodies?
Can you see us how we are? Or do we look different to you? And that scared the piss out of me, man.
Turn on airplane mode in it this way.
Are you trapped wherever you are, or can you leave whenever you want? Oh, I guess. Are you trapped?
Potentially.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Just maybe not trapped, just kind of stuck here for
Alright, could you turn that off for me, please?
some reason or another. There's something they're not done with.
Just a little bit more. It's trying.
Almost.
Thank you.
Perfect.
So can you leave whenever you'd like to? Can you go see the areas that you feel more comfortable in? Can you go visit other areas? Are you with your loved ones right now?
Yeah. That's good.
Thank you.
We have a couple of other devices here with us. We have these cat balls. One's right over here on the ground. Yep, the
I
cat
know
balls.
about it.
Yep.
We were talking about them earlier.
Yeah.
They turned them
We
on.
did tell you that we were going to bring them with us. And right now, if you could, go ahead and turn that light off. Yep, you can do it.
Thank
Perfect, thank you. And there's a cat ball up high over there
You. It's over here in this direction right here up top.
where he's standing. And there's one over here to my left. If you could just, it just needs the slightest push like the light you're using. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much. So if you would, I'm just going to step right over here to this cat ball. If you want to follow me right over here. And if you'd be willing to go ahead and just give that the tiniest little push.
Or just a little bit of energy. A little bit of energy should make it go off too. It's right in between both
Why
of
is
them.
this red?
Alright.
Does it matter that it's this one instead of that one?
I think that's just boost, no?
Flashlight's on.
Thank you.
If you come over here to the sound of my voice, right here on this ground, right over here, the cat ball is right over here. If you could just give it just a little bit of energy, it should make it go off just a little bit. That would just let us know that you're here still with us. Could you make this device over here go off?
Is it easier for you to manifest later in the night?
Or are you just always here? At any time?
So we're going to trade out the EMFs because it seems like you were saying that you didn't like it. And we're going to put that cat ball there. Now all that cat ball needs is the slightest bit of energy or touch, just like the light. Yep. If you can do exactly what you're doing to that light, to that cat ball, it'll let us know that you're here and you are 100% willing to communicate with us.
Yep. Thank you for turning off the light. Did you try that cat ball now? Should be right there in the middle of the bench.
If you don't understand the concept of the cat ball, to explain it better, it's just simply the clear round sphere you see there. Yep. It's the little round ball. So if you'll go ahead and turn the flashlight off for me. He likes the light, he doesn't like the cat ball.
Thank you.
All you have to do is just do exactly what you're doing.
What's that? You hear that?
Yeah,
I didn't make a ding noise.
I don't know.
I was like, dude, is that
I
fucking not,
definitely.
dude? Just got a screw loose, literally. Should we try another EVP or Estes?
Yeah, we could do Estes here. So,
Light the light if you think that's disrespectful. He doesn't care.
You wanna try to do a what is it? Like where you
the Estes method,
oh,
yeah.
that is the Estes method.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave the light out because you seem to be enjoying it a lot. If that's okay with you, can we leave the light on? Awesome, thank you. So what we're about to do is a classic. It's the Estes method. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have these blindfolds on. I'm gonna go into the headphones, plug directly into the spirit box, and everybody around me is gonna ask questions, and I'm simply just gonna announce what it is I feel like I hear coming through. So hopefully we get something that coincides with
And
what everybody's asking.
The volume is going to be up pretty high, so it's going to be pretty difficult, if not like almost impossible, to hear what we're asking. So it should be, yeah, you can hear how loud it is in these headphones.
Yeah, so if you want to hear no phony baloney, can you see it now? Well, you can hear the headphones. You see it's plugged in. The display isn't going to let us with the infrared, but
And he just hopped on that. So in case the cat balls do go off, it needs a lot of, like, it's not even hitting beside it. It's not going
Maybe
to
too
go.
much. Too much sauce required to power these things.
alright boys, let me know when I'm coming out of the Estes, not the closet.
You already came out.
Hey!
Hey!
Alright, so if you want to, Connor, do you want to ask the questions? You want to ask the questions?
We can ask them.
If you want to stand there and ask questions, I got both of you.
Are you still here with us? Is there anybody still here? Is there any spirits here?
It just sounded like somebody breathed right in my ear.
Is there any spirits here that would like to communicate with us?
Breathe in Austin's ear.
It seems like you were a man. Are you a man or are you a woman?
From one?
From one.
You're from a woman?
That wasn't a male's voice.
Did you enjoy
Me and a female voice?
Did you enjoy using the flashlight to communicate?
Did you like the flashlight method?
Mine?
Yes, yours. Your communication. Did you enjoy it?
Do you have any hobbies?
Can't.
Can't enjoy it.
You can't have any hobbies.
Can't have any hobbies?
I mean, if we feel that, I would assume it's difficult.
But I just felt like something grabbed my shirt.
Can you tell us how many spirits are here with us?
Nice.
A nice spirit?
you're talking about us, yes, we are nice. We do not mean any harm. We mean the most utmost respect.
Do you know when you died?
Mine.
Mine.
Thank God.
Hallelujah.
Have you ever seen Finding Nemo?
Is there anything you can tell us about the afterlife?
Are you a demon or a normal ghost?
Are you evil?
Good.
Try.
You try to be good, or you
What do you want us to try?
Leave it.
try and leave it?
What do you want us to leave? Do you want us to put the flashlight back?
Did.
They did want us to.
Do you still want us to?
I can set the flash.
Here.
Say in here.
Yeah. In the crypt over there?
Is that where you're
We were
from?
looking in there a second ago, and it looks like it hasn't been opened for a very, very, very long time.
Do you want us to set the flashlights back up?
What's your name?
Do you want us to turn off the cameras?
Sounded like somebody just whispered in my ear.
Are you whispering in Craig's ear?
Did you try to tell him your name? Tap on his shoulder.
Did again.
Free.
Free. Are you free right now?
We'll ask again, did you want him to reset up the flashlight for you?
Troll. Or roll, maybe?
You could roll one of these two balls on either side of him.
We do have two cat balls here beside him.
Do you know your name?
That hurt? No. Here?
No. You don't know your name?
Do you know where you are?
If you can tell us where your grave is, we can tell you your name.
Behind you?
No.
Light?
The light behind you?
Might? You said might, I think?
Might.
It might be
Unless it's this one. Raymond, is that your name?
Are you Raymond or Renee?
Another one behind me. I can't remember. Richard? Ravel?
False.
Fox?
No, none of those. Jonathan
Are
Clifford?
you, is your grave
Get it.
close?
Get it.
Is it Jonathan? How about Clifford?
Front.
Front. In front of you? In front of me? Or in front of me's over there?
Did you die in front of me?
The only one over here is Beatrice.
Unless the one's right above my head.
Here, what about behind you? What's like directly behind you?
Directly
I think these are all empty.
Closer.
Other than Richard. Oh, closer over here?
This one.
Richard?
He said closer to this one.
Drug. But those three were all in the same female voice, one after another.
Beatrice, maybe? Beatrice, is that you?
Pamela?
Are you on the wall behind me or the one to the right?
Is your name Pamela?
Or Emily?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Don't.
I wasn't.
Careful.
Okay.
Are you making noise?
How's your day, Emily? Is being dead
Many.
suck? Many?
Many days. We feel that.
I do feel
How's
Is it-
your day?
Is your middle name Reese?
There. 9.
1955? Were you born in 1955?
Out.
Do you want us to go out?
Are you out?
This camera's dying.
We have one more battery.
Try.
I'm 26 on this one.
Would you like us to switch people?
Leave.
Would you like us to leave this gravesite? Emily?
If you would like us to leave, either
Stay.
maybe there's more than one.
Maybe leave this area? Would you like for us to leave this area? Try a different...
Watch.
What are we watching out for? Can you try to make a knock?
Show.
Are you gonna show us?
Close.
Can you touch one of us?
Can you try to make a noise for us so we know that you're still here? Maybe knock on something?
Kill. Hang.
No, none of that.
Did you die by hanging?
Are you a witch?
No.
Did they think you were
4.
a witch?
4,
2.
2.
Maybe it's
1.
They're saying there's 2 of you and 4 of us.
Panic. Don't.
Do you want us to try to switch out different people? So you can communicate through somebody differently?
Do you need more energy from us?
Do it.
Okay.
people. You got us some good stuff, but then he asked if you want us to try a different person, and you said do it.
Alright, bet.
Try like a different person.
Any lights or anything?
No,
camera.
no.
Okay, boss.
Dude, but it was like we asked what is your name, or like could you tell us like something that said behind you?
Yeah.
I said, where are you buried? She said, behind you. And you said that immediately.
Yeah,
Dude,
so
what's crazy too?
We asked Pamela or Emily, and you said yes.
well, you
So
said you said it was a female voice, so we're
Yeah.
looking for female names.
Dude, what's crazy is I know it's on the AM, and it does it's like more chaotic, but dude, it sounded like it was almost like 5 or 6 different voices like constantly
At one
trying
point you
to
said
answer.
9.
Yeah, and then you started counting down.
Yeah.
It did count down, yeah. It was like 4, 2, 1. I'm not gonna lie, it could just be the monster, but like I feel a little queasy, bro.
Probably drank it kind of fast.
Well, I mean, dude,
Good
I've been in the Estes method before, and it just feels like you're just
Disoriented.
Yeah,
a
it's
little
very
Yeah, it
dis-
could just be because I am
Did
trying to
something
like.
touch your back? You said
Dude,
something
yeah,
back
so
your
like when I was sitting here, bro, and it could have been this, but it literally felt like something was trying to like lift up right here on the back side of my
Somebody just trying to take a peek.
jacket. Yeah, like they're trying to get a little crack look, dude.
Little craction.
Little craction. I think we should throw
Is there a guy
our
with
guest investigator. Do we want to do it in the same spot?
Hey, where's that other camera battery? 'Cause,
I have this
got
one.
it.
I have this one.
Okay. Whenever that dies, then let's swap it out.
Okay. Is that one pretty close to dying?
Yeah, it's been draining it out.
Okay.
Do you want to swap or save the spot?
I was gonna say you want.
Did it? Unless it stopped when you pulled the trigger.
No, it shouldn't. Goofy over here missed about 15 minutes of footage.
It's alright, I got off right now.
Somebody's thugging.
So,
We
you
got
got, what are your
23%
thoughts so far?
Backward sweep that bit.
Let me see.
Backwards.
Yeah, you want to do the reverse sweep.
How do we feel so far?
Hold on, let me show.
Sean, how do you feel, Hunter?
Pretty nice. We're getting some crazy going on. This may be coincidences, but you know, it could be answers. You never know.
I feel like the lights are pretty interesting. It was our first time with the mag lights,
fast.
and the red
Well, yeah, I
one
mean, you
was
don't.
not
If you go
working,
slow,
and it
it's
was
literally
now,
gonna
so
let
that's
through
interesting.
every little.
We got some maybe responses. What
I
do you
mean,
think, Frank?
I don't know. I mean, that's more up to you guys. I mean, the voices sounded pretty clear. It sounded again like last
I'm not
time.
even talking about that. I'm talking about the lights. The
What are your thoughts on the lights, the cat
Oh,
ball?
I mean, the mag light, man, that being the first time we've done it, I mean, a lot of those were pretty, like, instantaneous. Some of them were, like, a little, like, off, but, I mean, some of them were, like, as soon as we did it, so. And you saw, my whole thing is that even when I touched it that much, it just barely lit up. And that thing was going, like, full bright.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's
And it was the
pretty-
red one that did not want to cut on for a lot. All right, are you ready?
So, first and foremost, I just want to thank you for speaking with me. And
8.
for the mag light. I just want to start by asking you to repeat back any of our names if you can. I don't think we introduced ourselves in this area when we came here, so I'm Craig, this is Gavit, Hunter, and this is Dylan. I'm going to say those one more time. My name's Craig, this is Gavit, Hunter, and Dylan. So if you could just go ahead and repeat our names back to Gavit for us, and then go ahead and say those out loud to let us know that you're here and that you're ready to communicate.
69.
Whoa, I mean, are you a female ghost?
And we're canceled.
I'm sorry, you know what? Hey, I swing both ways. Wait, no, hold on, cut
It's
that.
a married man.
Do you know what city we are currently in right now? The creepy rocking back and forth, dude.
Testing.
You're testing us? Or you feel like we're testing you?
Or are you testing the box? If that box works, all you gotta do is talk.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, as usual, just try to give you some pauses in between these questions. Light?
Do you want us to replace the mag light for you?
We can turn the lights off if that's what you want. Would you like it dark?
Alright, hold on. We gotta slow down on the
Give 'em a
questions. We
second.
can't just like rapid fire.
We got a rapid fire. This guy ain't got no time.
No rapid fire. That's the worst thing. Let's give them some time, alright? So when you say light, are you referring to the mag light?
I feel like you can do or questions with these because it's going to give you a word.
Get out.
I said that earlier.
You want us to leave? Is there something here that you want us to leave from?
Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't bring a candle or a water.
No,
We didn't
forgot
give
the
them the
candle.
energy source.
They have a
No.
fountain here,
They do have a fountain.
but we didn't bring the candle.
Free.
Can you see how many of us are here right now?
Free themselves.
What do you make of that?
You guys don't have to stay here. If you want to be free from the spiritual, or I guess the physical plane, you are more than welcome to pass on. If you feel like you're stuck here in any way, just know you don't have to stay here.
6.
6 people would like to leave.
Is that you again?
Yeah.
This guy's farts sound like a
Tomorrow.
dog barking in the distance.
Tomorrow?
What time is it?
Probably like 11:45.
Fun.
Oh yeah, it's down there. We are having fun.
It's 11:30.
This is a lot of fun. Ooh, so maybe, do we need to wait until after 12?
Are we on?
We are on. All the cameras are recording. If there's anything you want to tell us about the afterlife or about your life, speak in complete full sentences to Gavit through the spirit box. Oh, that bug got me. Is there somewhere else you'd like us to move to?
Bye.
I mean, we can definitely try to move if you don't want to speak here anymore, or you think someone somewhere else would have
Maybe.
a little more to say.
You think someone somewhere else might have more to say to us?
Me.
You? Well,
So you would like to speak with us somewhere else?
is there any way we could speak with R.J. Reynolds?
Me again.
So we're speaking to R.J. Reynolds currently.
I get it.
He gets it. It's funny that you're just like, it just was so random. It's like, we're talking to the, may I speak to R.J. Reynolds?
He's supposed to be buried here. I would have to say,
Is he here?
can you tell us exactly where in the cemetery R.J. Reynolds is buried?
Hard.
You got me.
I'm gonna ask again. Do you know what city that you're here stuck in?
Way.
Way? Whalum?
Winston Salem?
Are you in Winston Salem?
Would you like us to bring the flashlight back out?
Come.
Already came.
It's November, Ghost.
Now.
Alright, well, where would you like us to come
Where
to?
would you like us? Yeah, where would you like us to come to?
We will go anywhere you want us.
He said come with the man.
Back there.
Back there.
Where
Over
I'm
there?
looking? I'm pointing at something. Is that where you want me to go?
Tonight. I'm.
Okay. Bro, look like Abe Lincoln
Can you see me pointing?
got introduced to.
In front.
I mean, that's
Yeah, that's over there.
Alright. Alright, well, we're gonna wrap up the session right here, and we're gonna move down.
One more.
One more question?
Okay, what should we ask? What's the last question?
One.
How did you pass away? Was it of natural causes, or was it of malicious? Emily?
Emily.
Are any of these Emily?
Yeah, that's the one. Yours was Emily. She's right here.
Emily.
That's what when you were on there.
Emily, it looks like you passed away not too long ago.
Try it.
Try it somewhere else.
Yeah, not. Wow. Rip Emily.
Emily, do you remember how old you were when you passed away?
What is that, 76?
Yeah.
Red.
No, that is. Yeah. Red? I am wearing red.
can't see in the night vision.
Is there something you'd like to say to
Maybe
me,
she's
Emily?
over here with you.
Oops. I'm listening. I'm all ears. Anything you'd like to tell me or the world? This could potentially go out to hundreds of thousands of people. So we hope.
Stab.
Is that?
You were stabbed?
You asked how, and then it said Emily. Maybe Emily stabbed him.
So you had a violent death?
We really abused our one more question.
Yeah, I mean, they wanted to keep going. Alright, well, once again, we're gonna...
Marriage.
Who is she? So is this?
I don't know.
Is
That
this
could just be...
Spurgeon?
I'm not sure.
Silly.
Is that the name?
Silly.
Spurgeon?
Alright, we're going to move to a different location now. And we're going to let Gavit continue to talk through you, okay?
Thank you for speaking with us.
Yeah, thank you again for all your concurrent answers. Thank you again so much for the mag light. We really appreciate it. Any type of communication you can give to us is greatly appreciated. So thank you very much, and we're going to go ahead
Wolf.
and move to a different location, okay?
Wolf.
Alright, Gavit, so thoughts?
It's pretty difficult to make out what was being said through it, but you only want to say clear things that you're hearing, especially like when it's going straight through the channels. You can hear the words pass through the channels when they're going through. You don't want to say what the radio station is saying, but it feels like, I don't know. It's really weird. But when I've done it, I just try to keep myself calm and in a trance, and just rocking back and forth kind of just keeps the pace going instead of just standing there just as a mannequin. I feel like it helps me out a little bit more.
I definitely agree. We were watching some videos to kind of prepare ourselves for coming in here from other people who have also been here. And something I saw them doing that we're definitely trying to avoid is walking over grave sites.
I definitely feel like that's super disrespectful.
Yeah, we're not here to disrespect. We're just simply here to talk to anybody who is willing to talk with us. And
You're a big man, you're about to push me off onto the freaking grave.
my bad. So
We follow on him.
we've been here for about, 2 hours or so.
Yeah.
We got here a little earlier than we kind of planned, so we're going to take a break. We're going to try to recharge some of our equipment.
Warm up a bit.
Yeah,
Definitely warm up.
everybody's a little chilly.
It's warmer up here, dude. It's just like a couple degrees warmer, but it's so cold.
Yeah, it definitely felt colder. But to be fair, if we go the science route, they say heat rises, so it makes sense that...
I mean, do you guys feel a little bit warmer up here? A little bit.
My mouth breathing hard right now, bro.
Your mouth
I'm out of breath.
Your mouth further hairy.
Darth Vader.
Well, what do you think, Dylan, so far compared to the theater?
I feel like definitely a lot more activity, a lot more that makes sense with the questions and things we're asking. The theater was kind of all over the place and not much happening, but we're getting a lot more fun. It was fun to use the mag lights. Those are interesting.
Yeah, that's definitely something we didn't have access to, and that we definitely would like to get for ourselves for future.
Probably get a
Big one.
bigger one, and another small one, so we can use both. But overall, I think we got a lot of good stuff.
It's been nice, man. This place is beautiful. This place is, you can tell how old it is. And it's just kind of surreal to think it's been around as long as it has.
Like what, 1804 or something?
I thought it said even
Something
further
older
back
than
than that.
that?
I think it said 200 years plus.
Wow. But I know some of those,
Dude, this thing, it's like it only flashes when we come by it.
I think it just flashes. Every third blink is slower.
So I think we're gonna recharge a little bit, the equipment and ourselves. Take a second to warm up, let it get a little bit later, and try to come back out and continue our chat.
Yeah.
It definitely told us that it had more to say and that it wanted us to move to a different location.
I remember saying tomorrow. What was that about?
Yeah, so we...
It said that that's when he asked what time it was, and it said it was like 11:30. So then he asked, like, if you want us to come back later. And then you said tonight. And then it was like, he was like, I'm pointing something. That's when you were like, over there.
Yeah, I was like, do you want
And
us
you're,
to
like,
move
in
over
front.
there? Do you see where I'm pointing? And it was like in front of you over there.
I just felt like I was just saying gibberish. Like, I cannot hear anything that you guys are asking.
Well, no, I mean, that's perfect. That's the point. I mean, and there was definitely some random stuff in there, but there was definitely a handful of stuff that made sense. It was definitely a good amount of stuff lining up, so I'm pretty happy so far with the stuff we've gotten, to be honest. And I also wouldn't mind maybe taking a walk through the town and just trying out some stuff, maybe closer to the buildings. Unfortunately, we can't go in any of the buildings tonight, but in the future, comment down below if you'd like to see us try to come in and maybe take a ghost tour and try to do some communications, you know. Try to talk to the man in red, try to talk to the pale man if they're still here. But for now, we're going to sign off, and we'll be back with you a little bit later tonight. So this device in my hand scans through the frequencies and creates white noise, which should allow you to communicate with us. We appreciate you setting the mag light off for us. If you would, could you just give us a yes to let us know that this is the same person? I hope like a faint, maybe.
Yeah.
Try something real quick. We heard somebody walking across the path right behind us.
Me. What I said?
That did sound like me. Can you tell us your name? Can you tell me if you're male or female? Try. Are we the first people that you've ever gotten a chance to speak with? Did you pass away here in Old Salem, or is this just where you were buried?
I did.
What was that? Buried?
No, this battery is flying.
That one is?
Yeah,
It's getting drained?
it's at 11.
11? Holy f***, that thing was at 50%.
We just put a one in there that was like 55, and it theoretically should last at least an hour, maybe
the
an
one
hour
we
and a
started
half.
with was 75%, and it still never actually died after 2 hours of
And
use.
it's down to almost 10% after about 15 minutes. So the battery's dying really fast.
Are you draining the battery on my camera to manifest right now, to speak with us? Can you tell me roughly how many spirits are currently here trying to speak with us? It stopped recording?
The camera just stopped recording.
No, because it was at 30 minutes and it just stopped.
Oh, what the fuck?
Technical difficulties, it
Yeah,
appears.
start it again. Does it shut off instant or does it keep going?
It's going now.
Because I don't know that. I mean, it could maybe.
SD
It
card?
says there's an hour and 3 minutes left on the.
No, it wouldn't be the SD card, but maybe it stops recording at a certain power level, but that wouldn't make sense. Did you drain the battery on our camera just now? Was that you? Did you stop recording? Do you not want us to speak with you right now? I don't know what that was. Is there a reason you turned the recording off? Do you not want us to film out here anymore? Can you let us know how you passed away?
Technical difficulties.
Basement?
Basement? That's what I heard. I heard basement. Sound like basement.
Are you the man in the red coat? You know, I just realized earlier he said red. And I
It
thought
did say
maybe he
red
was
when we were
talking
earlier.
about me.
We thought we were referring to your jacket.
But maybe he could have been saying that he was the man in red that's known to have been seen around here.
Known to been seen.
No? You say no or out?
No, out. Maybe both.
You want us to get out? Do what? Are you trying to protect us from the red man? Or the man in red? It almost sounded like yeah right before it. Is the man in red the trickster spirit that people talk about? So we're not going to be out here much longer.
4 minutes to 30 on this.
You said what?
It's at 26. 4 more, it'll be 30. That's
26.
pretty good.
What?
Minutes.
Oh, okay.
Like for this
Gotcha.
section.
Before we leave the graveyard for the night, we invite anybody at all that wants to say anything. Now is your chance. A name, a story, any message that you'd like to get out.
Dude, your foot scared me. It just came out of the darkness. Hunter raised his leg and I just saw a foot.
Real quick, I'm going to swap over to AM one more time. Before we leave, does anyone have anything they'd like to say to us?
No. No, they don't.
Do you just not want to speak with us, or you just don't have anything to say? No? Is there a reason you don't want to speak with us?
What's that? You heard that?
Yeah, that sounded creepy.
That was creepy.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a fun voice at all. Is there someone here or something here that's not allowing you to speak with us? Hurts me?
Hurts me.
Him? You guys have allured? What is the word? Allured?
For what?
You are allured to something?
Eluded?
Alluded? Is that it?
You're
Alluded?
referring to this, like,
You alluded? You guys have alluded to a man, to a person, or to a being multiple times. Is that someone that doesn't want you to speak with anyone? Me?
me.
So you're the one that's not letting them speak? Are you the trickster spirit, or are you someone completely different? Played a trick? In the back? But what I was going to say is the battery that's in there is like a separate battery. It wasn't a Sony battery, so it's not technically like the nice ones. So it could just die
just
faster.
sucked that thing down.
It could just be sucking it down. I don't really use those a lot for that reason. But 50 down to, you said what? 10? And it stopped recording. That's the.
Zero.
It said 0?
Oh, it's at 0 now.
Oh, it's at 0?
Yeah.
Oh, it's dead?
I mean, yeah.
Are you recording?
No.
Oh, okay.
I turned it off.
Oh, okay. I was talking to you. So yeah, it looks like either this battery is just bad, or it was drained pretty intensely. Now I've never seen it just stop recording altogether on its own. So that was definitely a little trippy. Again, with the spirit box, it lets so much through, but I mean, there were some pretty coincidental answers there.
A weird little gnarl at one point.
Yeah, the weird, creepy, like, snare was very odd, and it said that he was keeping them from speaking with us, so I don't know if they're talking about the man in red. They've said red a couple of times tonight, so it could be something completely different. There could be a darker entity here that maybe is keeping stuff here. I hope that's not the case. I think we're going to probably wrap it up for the night. It's getting pretty cold. It's getting pretty late. We've got a good amount of footage. I'm pretty pleased. I mean, the mag light stuff we got, the EMF stuff we got earlier on. We only got the one cat ball, but it was pretty...
It was pretty convincing.
Yeah, it was pretty convincing. No one was near it when it went off, and
There was no wind. There was no steps, no sound.
It was
you know,
stationary, stuck inside the ground, kind of like in the crack. So it wouldn't have rolled on its own. But
all right.
We're gonna head back to the car, and we'll see you guys there. It looks like Dylan brought back a little buddy. Oh, where's he going? Damn, he's moving quick.
Get it. What is it?
It's a little worm, bro. Look at him go, dude.
Get that motherfucker.
Dude, he's dancing. He's hitting a jig on your bro.
He's gonna hit with a Fortnite boogie bomb. Get it all. some stuff, man.
Alright, so unfortunately we had a bit of a mishap, and our original ending that we recorded at the graveyard had to be deleted. It pretty much cut our faces off, but we just wanted to come back real quick, give some final thoughts. I really enjoyed this investigation a lot more than the first one. The mag lights, being able to do that was just a lot of fun, and I think, to be honest, we got some pretty legit evidence there. Some pretty fun interactions, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
So that's definitely something we're going to do in the future, and later on in our investigations, is definitely continue to use the mag light. We also are going to try to come back to Old Salem in the future and get a chance to do some investigations in some of the buildings. They do offer ghost tours and stuff like that. So I'm hoping to reach out to them and maybe hear back from them about potentially coming inside some of the buildings to do investigations in the future. So if you guys are looking forward to that, if that's something you'd like to see, leave a comment down below. Please, as always, like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications. We're going to try to get these videos out to you guys every 2 to 3 weeks. But until then, we're going to leave you some fantastic words from our boy Mark Anderson, and that is ski.
If you see me, you're trying to see what's